Hello and welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you the basics of the Unity interface. So go ahead and open Unity. You can click New. Let's just name our project FPS. And then I'm just going to put mine on the desktop just for this series. And then click on Create Project. And then once Unity loads up, this might be a little bit overwhelming at first, but fear not because you'll learn with practice. So this is your scene view, this is your hierarchy, this is your project view, and this is your inspector. Anything that you select in the scene view, you'll see it selected in the hierarchy, and then you'll also see its properties in this inspector panel. This is really nice because as you move it around, you can see this value is changing. So if you want to set it to a specific position, you could say like 10, 5, 15, and now it's at those exact coordinates in world space. We set that -10, and then the hierarchy view. This shows all the objects that are in the scene. So I can click on my directional light. You can see it has a transform property, so I can move it around, rotate it, or scale it. And then it also has this light component. Let's go ahead and create some ground. So to do that, you could click on Game Object, 3D Object, and Cube. Reset its position, and then let's just make it 100 by 1 by 100. In Unity, Y is up and down, and Z is forward and backward. So let's just set that to -1. And so now if I click on this tab right here, Game, this is what the camera is seeing. So for example, if I move the camera up or rotate it, obviously that's going to change my game view. Now I'm looking straight into the ground. Reset the camera, move it back. Like that. And then this is our project view. So if you click on Show in Explorer, that'll open up like an Explorer version of your project. So you could create a folder. We'll just call this Materials, and then you'll see in Unity now you have a Materials folder here. So it basically just shows you all your assets in a similar way to the Windows Explorer. So let's call this Scripts. And then go back here. So now you can see I have a materials folder and a scripts folder. In the materials folder, I'm going to right click, create material. We'll call it ground. And then change the albedo to like a green color. Drop that on here. And hey, now I have some crappy looking grass. If I go back to my game view, you can kind of see like a horizon, some ground, some sky. Unity has these really nice procedural skyboxes by default. So if I click on my directional light, if I rotate that, it should actually, yeah, see, that's really cool. You can see as the source of the light changes, it actually sort of affects the atmosphere in different ways. And you can see that sky being generated and the sun. That was added in Unity 5. I really like it. I think Unity is a pretty awesome game engine. I hope you learn to love it too. But that's about it for the editor. You've got your inspector, you've got your scene window, you've got your hierarchy, and you've got your project. Later we'll get into the console and the game view, possibly the asset store. If any of your tabs ever get closed, like let's say I middle click on that, oh no, I just lost all these windows. You can go up to Layout and then hit Default, and that'll reset everything. You can also open up specific windows using the Windows menu option. So like I could open up the Profiler. This thing is really useful for testing the performance of your game. So like if you have a lot of objects and the physics is slowing down your game, you can actually see like how long it takes to calculate the physics operations per frame. You don't need to understand that now. I don't even use that on my own, so you probably won't need that. So yeah, that's about it. You've got project, hierarchy, scene, inspector, and if the windows don't make sense now, don't worry about it. You'll learn through practice. I'm going to cut this video off here, but first let's go ahead and save this scene. So I'm going to click File, Save Scene, and I'll just put it in a Scenes folder, and we'll just call this 1A. Save. That's it for this video.